What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on the Detroit situation with head coach Mike Babcock, who is in the last year of his contract, and the Detroit Red Wings want to keep him around. And as far as I know, Mike Babcock wants to stick around. I mean, why would you want to leave a situation like that? We're going to get into that in a second, but um, Kenny Holland just came out yesterday, October 1st, and said that the Wings aren't going to sign. It's unlikely they'll sign him before the start of the season to an extension beyond the season. And Babcock said when the season starts, he doesn't want to negotiate contracts. He wants to focus on putting the best product on the ice night in, night out. And you understand both sides of the argument on that. I think a deal's going to get done. I think it's up to Babcock if he wants to stay. And again, I don't see any reason why he'd want to leave. And, the Ilitch family. Here's the thing with the Detroit Red Wings, and you see it in other sports too, especially in basketball with the San Antonio Spurs. In football, my beloved New England Patriots, prior to the season for the most part, you got a great ownership group that's willing to spend the money, that's willing to put a quality product on the ice every single night. And, they draft well, they develop well. I mean, there's a reason you draft and develop Pavel Datsyuk and Henrik Zetterberg as, these late round afterthoughts. No one thinks of them. Red Wings draft them. Guys that get cast aside by their teams, the Red Wings find uses for them. Dan Clary was a perfect example of that. How many teams gave up on Clary? Detroit brings him in, and he's able to help win a Stanley Cup with him in 2008. Ozzy Osgood bounces around the league all these years and finds his niche in Detroit, and that just is that organization. And I think Babcock's a perfect coach for that situation because I can't say enough good things about the ownership group in Detroit. I love Detroit. When I was in Tampa, a lot of people, when the auto industry went belly up from Detroit, from Michigan, just headed down 75, and 75 goes to West Florida. From Michigan, it goes all the way through the United States, and everyone there is proud of where they're from, and would give anything to go back, just because that's the loyalty they felt. And you see that in their loyalties with the Red Wings. And for Babcock, why'd you want to leave that? So whether a deal gets done now or maybe they kind of have a handshake deal during the season, I think it'll get done. Ilitch wants him, and I think Mike Babcock's the perfect coach for the Detroit Red Wings. He's one of the best coaches in the NHL, and there's a reason they were able to win the 2008 Stanley Cup, and they have the longest, I believe, active playoff streak in all North American sports. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure they're in the tournament every year. They got kind of they're not exactly rebuilding, they're retooling their roster with guys like Thomas Tatar, Gustav Nyquist, Thomas Jericho, guys like that. So Danny DeKeyser, that situation. Talk about that in another piece. But I like where the organization's headed, and I think Babcock will be smart to stick around, and the Detroit Red Wings would be foolish to let him think about coaching anywhere else. So that's my 2 cents on the match. It's just a matter of time before a deal gets done. Both sides like each other, so it'll happen. Anyway, that's all this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Mike Babcock contract situation. See 2 more episodes throughout the preseason and beyond. Later, guys.